rubbish is this?
Okay, you
So
got to
fast.
start
And
off
there we go.
with a
Because
head joke.
the guys were talking about holidays already. So
Yeah.
I was like, I better start recording because it's
Me and
gold.
Pio
Everything that you're
talking
talking
about
about the holiday.
holiday. Goodness.
Just
Oh
carry
my.
on lah. You're there already.
Oh my. Okay. Okay.
Yo, any of your directors watch this? Okay,
No.
can.
No. None.
Just in case.
Yes.
Wow.
Okay,
Just
so
just
yeah.
like that, we are here at game week 38 already.
Yep.
Fast, man.
Yeah. It is the last game week of the season, and what a season to close out. Okay, because after quite a long time, yeah, Arsenal 22 years, right? After 22 long years, I think Arsenal are champion in 22 years.
Congratulations.
Wow!
That's kids.
Congratulations!
Yeah,
Well done, well done, well done, well done.
today some of our friends were particularly happy. I think we can look forward to a treat from some people lah. Yeah,
I
you know who
hope
you are.
so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
In
yeah,
fact, this
yeah.
morning I saw a set of slides, right? But it's a nice logo of Arsenal, at the bottom right hand corner.
Do you
It
notice? Do you notice
was,
our cover page? Not our cover page has got one logo down there. Now. Do you see? Not?
yeah,
Ah,
yeah, yeah. Yeah,
yeah.
so the guy, the big
Yeah.
Arsenal fan amongst us, from amongst our
Ah,
watchers, right? Also
okay.
also did this. I was trying to be very very discreet about it. Discreet
That's
but not
right.
discreet kind. So yeah, we all got it. Though.
Yeah, lah. If you know, you
Yeah.
know, lah. I guess. Yeah. I think they
Mm,
deserve it. Lah. Well done, well done. I'm actually
of
very
course, of
happy that
course.
Arsenal won it instead of Man City, lah. I mean, as you can tell from the all the podcasts, I've been rooting for them in that sense, lah.
Yeah. No, no, I was also talking about it earlier with some people. Actually, all the people who want Arsenal to lose, right? They just want to see. It's just human nature. You just
Yes,
want to see a team just bottle again, and then laugh at them.
yes,
But
yeah, I
now,
understand.
now that they've won it, right? Actually, you kind of feel good for
Right.
them. You know,
Well done, well done.
Arteta is the man. Three seasons as a runner up, right?
Yep.
With
Yeah,
agonizing defeats, and I think he becomes the first Arsenal boss to win the title in 22
yeah.
years. Yeah. So
And
hopefully,
and
and
good for him, lah. They have called him, they've called for the sack and things like that. And
mm,
yeah, well done to him. They stuck with him. Sometimes, in a way, in the EPL, I like that they stick with the managers, lah, rather than keep changing every 3 months. So yeah, this goes to show that if you stick with the plan, yeah, I think with some luck and some effort, they learn from it, lah. So good, lah. Good for them.
and
What
and they're not
nice.
finished. They're not finished. They still have a Champions League
Hmm.
final coming up.
Yes,
So they,
yes,
they
yes.
could get the double this time around. I think in that sense, two big trophies, the
Yeah,
30th of May against PSG. So it
that would
could
be
be
a tough one.
their greatest
Yep,
season, for a long
yep,
time. So it's theirs. It's theirs for the taking.
yep. Good
Hmm.
luck to them.
Okay, next big news. And
Oh,
while
this is
while one part of London is celebrating, there's the end of an era in Manchester because I think he's set to leave the club at the end of the season. But
Yep,
hey,
yep.
it's not like as though he didn't win anything. 20 trophies as a manager. Okay, with the FA Cup, right? This the like latest one, and you have total
Yeah,
is 60 major trophies, 20 trophies in total,
amazing.
over one decade.
Yep, yep.
That's
So,
yeah.
an amazing manager that I think we will miss. So yeah, kudos to him. He definitely brought a bright spark, especially the way he, manages the game or creates the gameplay. Even Arteta is also his protege, and
Yeah.
the guy taking over him.
Enzo Maresca.
is also a
Yeah,
prodigy.
exactly. So we may just see the next generation of Pep
Mm.
in the Premier League.
Yeah, like him or hate him, right? He has made a impact.
In Pep,
Yep.
yeah.
Okay, let's move on. Okay, so on to the
Pio has
fixtures.
decided to leave us. Is it Pio? Have you left us?
Sorry, guys.
He's
Sorry,
not.
guys.
Okay.
I'll be back soon.
No, no.
Charger. Rookie mistake. I need the charger.
Oh, okay. All right. So let's take a look at game week 38 fixtures. Now, I'll just start talking about the elephant in the room, lah, which is now that Manchester City and Arsenal has nothing to play for. Okay, it throws the spanner in all our teams, right? So, wait, not yet. Let's take a look at the pictures first. Okay, so
But you
let's
went
take a
on to
look
say
at the
that.
pictures. Huh?
Yes.
That's the next screen.
Yeah.
Okay, so Brighton, Man United, Burnley Wolves, really nothing. I think that's a dead rubber. The Burnley Wolves, I think, is going to be like a 5-4 scoring game. Like game week 38 fixtures, right? There is a percentage showing that about 14 to 15% more goals are scored in game week 38. So it's a lot more difficult to find that clean sheet. Huh? But if you find that striker or that guy that scores 2 or 3 in game week 38, it may just change your season or push you up that 2 or 3 places that you're looking for. Fulham, Newcastle, I think there is really nothing much. Newcastle still trying to push up, maybe a slight chance of Europe, but I don't think so. Almost a dead rubber there. Liverpool and Brentford both have something to play for. Liverpool will want to finish fourth instead of fifth. So they have something to play for, and it's a home game, right? Yeah, against Brentford. So it's something to think about if you have players from these two teams. Man City, Aston Villa, again, I think it's a dead rubber. Pep has I've been hearing that Pep tends to rotate quite a lot, especially when there's nothing to play for already. And Aston Villa has a final to play, Europe, right? I think Conference League Europe. So again, I'm not sure what kind of players they may put up. So Man City and Aston Villa may not be the game that you may want to put players on. Nottingham Forest and Bournemouth. Bournemouth is going for it, man. They are going for it. And Nottingham Forest has been a huge surprise. Later on, we can see some of the player picks from both of these teams. Sunderland is an outside chance of Europe after beating Everton 3-1 in a devastating game. Horrible, horrible game for Everton. Everton was on the beach, I think. And what's that? Versus Chelsea. Chelsea definitely going for Europe. They're trying to finish in a higher European spots. Definitely cannot Champions League, but they're definitely going for the higher European spots. Tottenham versus Everton, that's the relegation battle, these last two, and West Ham versus Leeds. So what Everton is going to show up, I don't know. I think Everton is really on the beach. I think Tottenham should beat them. But then again, it's David Moyes. Maybe he wants to do a favor for his former club, West Ham. And the last game is West Ham versus Leeds, who is on form. Strangely, I thought they would have given up, but they and Sunderland are really trying to push as high up in the league as they possibly can. So those are the game week 38 fixtures to look forward to this Sunday.
Well, to answer the question, what do we do with these guys?
How many players do you have who are Arsenal and Man City? But Pio is a differential team. But how many players do you have?
I have 3 City players who are giving me a headache. But I think it's a very template City players lah. Haaland, O'Reilly. These are the template players that I need to think about either selling or putting them on my subs. I feel that Cherky might start this game because he came on as a sub. So those who have
For the
Cherky
past
may
2
want to
games,
hold on
right?
to him. Yeah, he did not start the past 2 games. So those who have Cherky may want to hold on to him or may even try to start him because I think he may start.
Right.
Having said that, I think the ones with the Arsenal double defenders and all the Arsenal triple up, I think they have a concern if they don't have enough free transfers. So your Gabriels, your Salibas, your I don't know who else, your Rayas. These are the ones that you need to think about because I feel that Raya may sit out this one because of the Champions League that's coming up as well. So they may want to keep I think Arteta may want to hold on to Saka being on the bench. He may want to start his reserves lah. I'm talking about the likes of maybe Hinkapie and
Right.
this kind of
I've
players.
got another view though. I've heard somewhere that Arteta may not want to change so much before the Champions League because of momentum. You know, so he may not. He will keep his. This is what I heard. He may keep this. Of course, this is all hearsay. He may keep his Raya, Gabriel, the core of the team. But you're right about Saka. Saka may be a fragile player, so there is no need to risk him. And he may just go on the bench. But his core players may still play. That is what some other pundits are also mentioning.
I see.
Fonzie,
Yo,
you're not
who do
eating today. How come?
who do I have? Who do I have? What was your question?
Oh my goodness! What is my question? Pio, it's like a student is not paying attention.
Oh man, what's
I
your
have
views
first.
now on this
You know what
Arsenal
I'm saying that
City?
this game
This
week
this this
38
this game week
Game
28,
week
whether I want to keep the Man City and the
and Arsenal players. And how many do you have?
I think I have quite a few. If I remember correctly, I have the three players from Man City, and then as a
Right.
result, yeah, those guys will still remain there lah. You know, this is a game week where I'm just going to try and see what I can do with the remainders. Okay, and I've already done it. In fact, I actually got um one of my my students to actually change the team. I just closed my
Oh,
eyes and said, okay, let's see what you're gonna do.
really?
What?
Okay.
Yeah. And then after that he did it, and then after I looked at it, I said,
Yeah.
okay. So guess what? It's Jao Pedro is inside.
So he's going for
Yeah.
Chelsea.
He's got an injury concern, 75%.
Yeah lah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I am
okay.
aware of it, but like I said, I'm not the one who actually
Yes.
decided on it this time.
I
So I
guess as
said,
long
okay.
as you have the bench, as long as you have a bench
Yeah,
for someone to
yeah,
come in.
yeah.
Yeah. You know why I
Interesting.
have the bench? Because I
Why?
haven't used bench boost.
Oh, you
Oh
still have
my
a bench
goodness.
boost?
Okay, please,
Yeah.
for those of you who have transfers, it cannot be brought to the next season. Okay, here is chips also cannot be brought to the next season.
Wow.
Okay, so now we know who's going to be Majesty for game week 38. And that should be Fonzie, good fellow Fonzie.
Yeah. So
Yeah, congratulations in advance.
no, it's not gonna work. You know, all this is this differential team of mine never works. So let's just see how it goes. Okay, for this time around.
Yep.
Okay. So
Having
I'll
said
just on
that,
the top side. Yeah.
one more concern, I think, for those of you who have Haaland, he may be rested because I'm looking at the closest guy to him in terms of goals scored, at least the Golden Boot wise. But it's Thiago only has 22 goals as compared to Haaland's 27 goals. So that's like 6 goals in one match.
This Thiago, he's 22, has been there for the past 6 games. He has not scored.
Yeah. That's right.
Later on, you can
That's
see
right.
stats.
He has only scored once in the last 6 games, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last 5 games. He only scored once. One goal.
Yeah, he scored against Everton. After that, he kept quietly after that.
No, West Ham. He scored against West Ham. Against Everton, he scored 2 goals.
Yeah.
On the 6th, yeah. Okay. So, yep. Those who are thinking of putting Haaland in your starting 11 may want to think again. Because Marmoush is around, Savinho is back, Foden is back. Yeah, so.
Yeah, but it could be a final game thing, right? It's a final send off for the boss. Hard to say also.
It's very difficult to
I
predict.
yeah, and even if he plays as well, I don't think he's going to get the full.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to get.
He
Yeah,
just-
that's my point. Yep.
Yeah. So you may not want to captain him,
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't use my transfer to get rid of him.
Yeah, maybe it
unless I have
sucks.
3 or 4 transfers, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if not, I will just leave him in, but maybe not to captain in.
Yeah.
Anyway, this slide shows you all the teams that have something to play for. So Liverpool can still finish between 4th to 5th, Bournemouth, and so on. So these are the teams I feel you should target. All the way up to Sunderland, Brentford, Chelsea. These are the teams that are still should be technically fighting for something.
Bournemouth is
And
the
of
one
course,
that's
there are two relegation teams, like West Ham
right,
and
right.
Tottenham.
Bournemouth is the one that's in between two European competitions actually, if
Yes,
results go their way. So they are definitely going for Champions League if they can because of the fifth place, you see. And
yes.
Liverpool can easily lose it also if they draw and Bournemouth win. So
Okay.
depends on goal difference. And you know Liverpool is
I think
considered
the goal difference is considerable goal difference for
true,
Liverpool.
true, true,
Mm.
true.
Okay,
Unless
let's
Liverpool
move on.
concedes and Bournemouth scores more. Lah.
Yeah, but Liverpool will want to win
Yeah.
against Brentford because they want to go above Aston Villa. They don't want to play the playoff of the
Of course, of
what's
course.
that? The Champions League.
They want the automatic qualification spot. Lah.
Yep.
Fourth place. Okay, go. Let's move.
Yeah, this is sad. This is really sad because you got to give it to Van Dijk. And I know he's already said something like he's going to leave right after this season. And despite that, he's been doing quite well. It's just unfortunate that his team has leaked 52 goals, considered
It's
52
unfortunate
goals.
for me that I put him on the bench. I saw Liverpool lose 4-2. I said, okay. Then when I looked at it, I saw Van Dijk scored 2. And I look at Van Dijk, he's on the bench. Good grief. And it was the last minute that I pulled out, I pulled him on the bench.
Oh, mate.
Yeah. One of those things. Welcome
The
to
other,
fantasy football.
the other consistent one here is Senesi, who's been a revelation.
Senesi.
Wow, this guy is not going to be 5 point something the next season. He's going to
Yeah,
be 6+. But I think
yeah.
he's moving. He's moving to another team.
Yeah, I suspect somebody will go for him.
So
Yeah,
probably,
his
probably.
F1 points are so consistent, and he's such an attacking threat, assists and goals as well.
Mm.
And and he has something to play for. So Senesi owners, there are many who are thinking of captaining him for the last game.
Oh, serious? Wow.
Yep.
Interesting. I could possibly do that too. I still have him. Hey, so
Go for it.
how about
Fauzan.
this guy, Big Teeth?
Oh, captain,
Yeah,
man. What a
Chiclet Teeth man.
captain.
Yes.
What a captain. This guy is nothing short of amazing. I know there are all these critics, they are all talking about how he is not playing for the team, playing for himself. That's why he's assisting and all that. But this guy knows, he said, I probably should have shot instead of, I probably should have passed instead of shot. That's what he said in his interview. And I think Roy Keane has an agenda against him for some reason. So, okay, I'm not going to talk about all of that, but
Yeah.
basically, I wouldn't bet against him breaking the record this Sunday.
Yeah, but
He already equaled the record, right?
He's
Yeah.
he's on same
Yeah.
ones. Yeah.
So right now, I think he's got eight goals and 19 assists. 20. 19?
20 yes.
20. 20 assists.
20
okay.
assists.
20
Okay,
assists.
so for Premier League, he's 20 assists. For
Mm.
fantasy, I think he's on 23 assists.
Because
of that, yeah, okay. But that also means that no one has created more chances than him this entire season. He's already equal the single assist record by Henry and
I'm
Bruyne.
still amazed because Menu don't really have anything to play for, and yet he's still giving the points. And they are playing against Nottingham Forest, home or away this weekend.
Not against Nottingham Forest. Forest is done already. We are playing against away.
Brighton away.
Brighton away. Yep. So it's at Brighton's home.
So that's interesting because Brighton has something to play for.
Another point to remember is that he achieved this with 3 different managers in one season.
Yeah, that's right.
3 different managers who tried to play him in slightly different ways.
Yeah, and yes, it's adapted. So he's a very intelligent player. We are quite United is quite lucky to have him.
Yeah, someone so light, but yet still able to hold his
somehow
own.
quite strong. Yeah.
Yep. So he's another captain option.
Yeah.
Oh,
this guy
is magnificent, man.
Yeah.
What a
he came
magnificent
back
guy.
with a face mask.
Yeah. And he came back with a bang. Bang of a goal as well.
Yeah. So he had 20 points at Burnley, 13 points against Sunderland. Then he got injured somewhere, and then he's back with 4 and 7. So the last game is against Bournemouth. It might be a tough game because Bournemouth is going for Champions League or Europe, or definitely going all out. And Bournemouth has not lost, right? Yeah, they have not lost. Correct or not? They are that team that has not lost 16 or 17 games.
Oh yeah,
And
they kept no, yeah.
right,
Not all wins,
uh,
but
yeah, and
Yeah.
Areola is leaving, and he's going all out. That's crazy.
The
mm,
last time Bournemouth lost was in game week 20, 2-0.
Oh my goodness, game
Uh,
20. That's
against
amazing.
Arsenal where they lost 3-2.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's
So
17 game weeks of
yeah,
either wins or
yeah,
draws. So it's pretty
yeah.
correct.
amazing. Pretty amazing. And
Another
yeah,
thing to say about this guy is that if you remember, he was actually originally left out in the World Cup squad, right? Originally from
Mm,
England. Yeah, but now they have decided to put him in
of
because of
course.
excellent form playing for Forest.
Mm,
yeah, yeah.
And yeah, so I think he's also been the one to some extent. I think we can safely say that he's been carrying the team.
mm.
Mm.
I think. Yeah,
He
so
and this other guy in the next slide.
okay, yeah, coming up with
Yeah,
I remember, so I don't
yeah,
say anything.
yeah.
Yeah, but I also wonder whether or not people are going to go for him
Mm.
in the transfer windows.
It all depends on how many transfers you got. Lah.
No, I
Huh?
think he's talking
No, no,
about
I mean
the clubs.
the
The
actual
clubs are
transfer
coming for him.
windows.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay,
Yeah.
okay,
yeah. I
yes,
mean,
yes.
why not Menu to take him
But
in the middle
I
of
think
but
the
still
owner won't allow him to leave.
yes,
He wanted to go Tottenham. What? The owner drove to his house and stopped the transfer.
it's
I don't
all
think.
about the money, man. We shall see.
Yeah.
Okay, speaking of
This
Elliot
guy is playing in a different
Anderson,
position and he's bringing in the points. You see,
yeah,
9,
man.
12, 12. DEFCON points, and he's playing attacking and he's scoring.
goals and assists
So
as well. Well, solid
yes,
all
so
round.
he's playing where he should be playing, I think. So these two players, the only thing is that it's Nottingham Forest, and they have nothing already to play for. And the last game, they are playing against an opponent that has something to
Had
play
something
for.
before,
So
yeah.
again, I'm not sure, do they have that motivation, or they will be rested.
Hard to
Mm.
say. Yeah, hard to say. But at the same time, they also want to attract the attention of potential buyers and everything. I mean, it's the last chance for you to show off, right? And
Yeah.
in high scoring game weeks like game week 38, right? You never know. You really never know. Okay, moving along.
Yeah, he scored last
Ex
minute.
Everton
Got
player.
got a
Yeah.
got a yellow card, and I was happy until I realized that he was also on my bench. So he
Yeah.
keeps scoring at the last minute. Again. I think past 3 games he's been scoring after the 90th minute.
Mm.
But credit to Leeds again. Just
Mm.
when you think that they are already on the beach, but for some reason they are really going all out. And their last game is against
Mm.
West Ham.
Yep.
So this is very unpredictable game, I feel, which West Ham will come out. West Ham needs to win, but then again, Leeds may spoil the party. So I think it's going to be a very tough game. But I'm sure Calvert-Lewin is going to start.
Mm.
Be the mainstay
Interesting.
there. Okay, we talked about him earlier. Go ahead.
You see his points,
Uh,
162. Good grief. It's really been dried out. And then the last game is against Liverpool. So I don't know which Thiago. The Odengo was the one that scored 2 goals the other game. Um, Shada, the guy behind him, seems to be better picks. So if you have him and you got enough transfers, you can sell him out, and buy maybe Krupi from Bournemouth, or you can buy Bowen from West Ham, or even Richarlison from Tottenham,
oh yeah.
because they have something to play for.
Richarlison
Otherwise,
usually scores
huh?
in relegation battles.
Yes, that's what he does. And he has been scoring. To be fair to him, he has been scoring the goals. But it's whether you want to use that transfer to change him or not. Because this guy is a sure starter.
Okay, to talk about the transfers in. These are the top players transferred in. So Anderson, again, as you mentioned, Gibbs White also, but also because Virgil, potentially the last game, as well as Solboslai and this
Szoboszlai,
Bowen.
Dominic
Okay,
Szoboszlai.
no real surprises for us here. Let's look at the number. Yay, Jao Pedro, my favorite guy, Mr.
I
In and Out.
can't
Because
think
of
of
his
a game week where
injury.
we have never talked about him, this guy, in our
Yeah,
shows.
yes.
Oh.
Turkey also too playful already. So last
Mm.
year not to play.
Wilson
So
was a
people,
surprise. Against Wolves,
yeah,
he was on the bench. Came on in
yeah.
the 75th minute. Again, my player that I put against Wolves, I didn't play. I don't know what Fulham is doing. I think they are already on the beach.
Resting lah, they're resting. Yeah, no need to push already. And you can see people lost hope in their goal already. All right, so captain. Oh,
I think it's
majority still put
logical, very
Bruno.
logical for
Yeah,
Bruno, because you know all his teammates are going to be wanting for him to get that record. So you think about it, the alternative is to choose the United player
that
who
he's
will
gonna feed.
probably, yes, he's gonna fit. So it's either Mumo or Cunha. I think the way it's going lah. So for the
Sesko,
Brave, you may
Sesko,
want
no
to.
Sesko.
Sesko, I think didn't start the last game,
Yeah,
so I think he
yeah,
was
man.
injured also, slight injury concern. So I'm not sure whether he's coming. So look out for the team news there. But it should be. Cunha is in a run of form actually, so you may want to think about that as well if you are going to chase that one last guess.
Yeah.
What do
So
you
for
think for
me,
menu to buy a striker, proper striker? You see how? Yeah,
Bruno is an obvious choice. But he's playing away at Brighton. If he was playing at home, I'll be a bit more confident. But I think you can guarantee his 90 minutes. Haaland might get an explosive year-end finale. You never know with Haaland. But again, his minutes may be limited, so it depends on whether you want to risk it or not. Okay, so those of you who have something to play for may want to risk Haaland, something different. This is the first time Haaland is only 17.8% captain. So if you captain him, it might be the differential that you require because everyone is doing Bruno. And then there's the usual Bowen, some other strikers like Welbeck or Szoboszlai or even Richarlison further down the list. So this game week 38 captain's poll is very, very diverse, but the majority is going for Bruno, and there are still quite a substantial amount sticking with Haaland.
okay.
Yes, the Bus team. Thank you, FPL Scout, because I've taken some of this information from them. So as you can see what the team may look like if you have a chance to transfer everybody. So most of the players here we have been talking about, except for the likes of Fleming. Like I say, that game
Mendes.
Burnley versus Wolves may be a
Mm,
4-3 thriller. You know what I mean?
mm.
They have nothing. Both have nothing to play for. So it just may be a thriller. And Fleming is a good striker for Burnley. So if you want something different, Fleming might just creep into your team this time around. Otherwise, it's generally the usual suspects. Actually, one more striker that I didn't really talk about is Osula from Newcastle. Our dear friend Ben. I'm surprised at why he has not put Osula in his team. Osula has been scoring 3 or 4 goals in the past, and has become their main striker for Newcastle. So these are various options, very diverse for this particular game week.
I think this is the World Cup, the first game week bus team where you don't have a single Arsenal player in the whole team,
Yeah.
Yeah, this because you do not.
in the whole season.
Yeah.
This is the first time.
Don't need that, don't need. But let's see. How about the free hit team?
Oh,
Yes. So
interesting.
this is the AI. Of course, the AI do not know about
Yeah, they don't.
rotation and things like that. They just roughly choose the best. So Virgil is there, O'Reilly is still there, uh, and he could be rested. Gabriel, you got Saka, who I think will be rested, but Gibbs White is there, Bruno is there, Doku, Anderson is there. Um, Again, Nottingham Forest, I do not know who will be rested. And then you got Haaland as the captain and Fleming. So even the AI team has brought in Fleming as a striker at home against Wolves.
I think the
Okay.
algorithm has already locked in that you got to play any player that plays against Wolves.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Oh,
That
beautiful.
Yeah.
round the last game week tips for the season. Okay, this might not be the last one for the season. We might do a roundup. Okay, depends. Okay, but this is the last game week tip. So I suggest you change your players, change your teams, and go for the last second burst of fire before the last game week of the season. And then after that, we are going to have a nice break where we're enjoying the World Cup.
Hmm.
Okay, so the whole of the month of June is going to be kind of like taken away by that, and then after that we'll be back next season. For now, thank you for all your support. Adrian, Pio, you want to say something?
I just
Yep.
want to say it's been a pleasure this whole season with fellow good fellas, A Game and good fella Fonzie. And thank you for the people who have liked and supported and are consistently watching us every week, watching our video and asking us when there's no video. So that is
Mm.
quite nice because it's quite surprising to us that people are watching us, and we would love to have this more feedback. And people have given us positive feedback as well, some constructive feedback. We will take all this into account, and hopefully, if everything goes well, then maybe we may come back for next season. We'll see how, or maybe even in the middle of the before the season starts.
Maybe in the middle of the World Cup, we cannot tahan already. We have to say something, right? Correct or not?
I
Yeah.
think it's
Or
more
maybe
of
Yeah,
during
the World
maybe
Cup
during
lah.
the transfers, we will
yeah,
call people
transfer
in.
windows. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So yeah, thanks everyone, and thanks to my counterparts, the good fellas. Couldn't have done it without you guys. We started this as just a fun channel to vent ourselves and the effort that both of you and all of us have put in just to keep this going. And thank everyone for taking the time to listen in. We really really appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Take care. All the best and enjoy game week 38.
All the best.
Bye.